Wildfires are one of the biggest issues facing our community today. Now, although they're a natural process that have been going on for millions of years that help the environment and the wildlife around us, they have been hugely impacted by humans.
Wildfires burn down thousands of structures every year, and it's only getting worse.
These fires are especially dangerous to chaparral and forest ecosystems.
In order to find out more about these wildfires, we contacted Dr. Richard Minnick at the University of California, Riverside.
I'm Richard Minnick, and I'm a professor in the Department of Earth Sciences at the University of California, Riverside.
Cool. So we just have a few questions to ask you.
Sure.
Simple questions. They're not too complicated. So first question, what exactly causes wildfires?
Yeah, great question. It's not the ignition. It's vegetation in combination with oxygen. People think ignitions cause fire. It's the same thing as saying that snowflakes cause avalanches and raindrops cause floods. It's a badly scaled phrase that ignitions cause fire. The instantaneous moment of ignition does not cause that fire. It's the stored energy over decades in that vegetation.
So you're saying that wildfires are a natural process?
Of course.
Of course, yeah. How big of a threat are wildfires to our local Southern California communities?
A big one, but it depends. You know, if you're living in an urban setting like Riverside, and we have house fires, but that's because we build up wood. Yeah, but the entire landscape is surrounded by concrete and lawns, irrigation. So usually it's just one structure at a time that burns down. But in the wildlands, such as Lake Arrowhead or Idlewild or Big Bear, you've got another problem because you now have scattered houses in a carpet of energy.
So what should we do about wildfires?
I wish we'd be more relaxed about it and not just put out every fire as soon as they happen. The current system, which goes back 100 years now, they put out every fire ASAP, as soon as possible. And the effect of that has long-term consequences. In the short run, yeah, you stop the fire from the moment, but in the long run, the vegetation keeps on growing. It grows endlessly, and it'll never quit growing. And the longer we postpone fire, the more extreme fire we're going to get.
So when we left Dr. Minnick's office, we were surprised considering the fact that he said that we should stop aggressively fighting these fires, but we are continuing to do so. So in order to gather more information, we interviewed Bob Martinez, a retired CAL FIRE chief.
Okay, my name is Bob Martinez. I work for CAL FIRE, which is California Department of Forestry and Fire Protection, and nowadays that's called CAL FIRE. There are going to be numerous reasons for wildland fires to start, but the main thing is going to be human-caused fires. They're going to be number one, and in that category, there will be arsonists, and you could have a car crash that causes a fire and escapes into the wildland. You could have a house fire that escapes into the wildland. You could have somebody burning trash, campfire. Those are all components that would be human-caused. Southern California has one of the most explosive environments in the world. Okay, everybody's going to have a different opinion, especially if you're an educated person and you're going to talk about pre-burning fuels, and we've tried that many times. So what I mean by that is, if I were to go in every summer or every winter, spring or fall, if I went around and burned all the grass off these hills under controlled conditions, where I know that I can burn them in the morning, pretty soon you're going to have black all over the mountains, right? You're going to have smoke everywhere. It won't be too long before the public's going to say, stop that technique.
The purpose of this documentary was not to disprove either the scientists or the firefighters. Scientists believe that we should just let the wildfires burn, and so it better helps our environment, but the firefighters are here standing for the community. We wanted to show that there is a disconnect, and if both sides can work together, that we can better help our environment and our communities. Thanks for watching.